Hello lovers, welcome to another beautiful Central Florida day here on the lanai. We're going to do a rather short video today. I was debating whether to go live or not, but I thought, you know what, I'll let them catch this one on their own pace and I'll just do an upload. After all, I've only got like a page. So, I just want to do a little bit of something. There's been a couple people asking me when you're going to do your next live, all that good stuff. Before I get started, let me just kind of put a few things out there really quick on a personal note on a whole nother topic. Everyone, please don't forget, and I hope you will, let me put it that way, I hope you will, please subscribe to my other channel, my Twist by Design channel. For the most part, that is where I'll be updating and doing all my jewelry videos. Sometimes I'll be live streaming there as well. So it would be nice if people can come over and catch a couple live streams there. I've been known to bring my mother on a time or two, so that's always a treat. That's something not to be missed. Just saying. But for now, I'm going to be doing a couple videos here as well as there when it comes to my Twist by Design. Because a lot of people don't know that channel exists. I've got so many new people here that I'm trying to introduce to Twist by Design as well. So if you all bear with me with that. I've literally got 5 days, everyone. About five and a quarter days away before I release my spring collection. I have been working, these fingers have been working overtime. I made more than I had intended to make. I had a particular amount in mind, what I wanted to release this time around, and I decided to exceed that by a little bit. Also, I said, I've been saying this to everyone, I'm not doing any rings this time around. I'm not doing any rings. That's what I said. Not this time, no rings. And lo and behold, there was a few people here and there. I'm a ring girl. Show me the rings. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And you know, it's like trying to tell a customer, listen, I'm not doing any rings. It's like, oh, God. Here's the deal, okay? I'm doing some rings. There. I limited it to 2 rings. Same style, different accents. So I've incorporated 2 sterling silver quadruple band rings. They're really cute. They're going to be perfect for spring and summer. I'm pretty proud of them. So those are the only rings this season, are the sterling silver rings. So there's that. And going forward, you know, when it comes to the jewelry, it's been an evolution. Looking back to where I first started and looking at my first few pieces and such to where it is now, and where I plan on going. This is going to be basically my spring and summer run, and I'll be adding newer pieces every month. Like I'm going to add some for April, May, June, into July, and probably August, and then we'll get into the winter fun, right? So listen, I already know where I'm going then. I've already got those designs already working in my head, so I'm already there. My mind is already there. Some of my designs are already there, and I don't even have this season out. So I will say I say that because there's going to be a couple hints. There's going to be a couple hints of what my jewelry is going to evolve to in this spring and summer launch. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You'll just have to see if you can find it, and maybe see if you can just pick up on it and say, oh, I wonder if this is where she's going to be going with her line. You'll see, but I'm really excited. Really excited about future designs and what I think is a pretty strong evolution, and it's going to kind of streamline my line for me, and I think it's going to make my my design just a little bit more unique and personal to me. So, having said that, please bookmark twistbydesign.com. Bookmark that so that you can check it out as soon as it goes live. As soon as the new stuff goes live on the 20th. 5 days away, y'all. 5 days away. You get the first pick. Some of the stuff I'm going to have multiple runs. I'm going to have multiple pieces. Some of the pieces are going to be one-timers. I've got only one. But here's the deal. If you should order something and I'm either somebody got it first and I just haven't been able to pull it yet, or whatever the case is, don't worry. I will refund your money instantly and I'll let you know that somebody else already nabbed it. But most of the stuff, most of it, a good much of it, I can duplicate. I've already duplicated, or I can duplicate. So we're good there. All right, I'm going to go on. I'm going to continue, okay? So I pulled a few excerpts. I've got my notes from a couple chats. The first one I want to get started with, really quick, is Jaynie Bo Baynie. You all know Jaynie Bo Baynie. If you don't, look her up on the YouTube. Really nice lady. Here's the thing. I want to give her a shout out, and I want everybody to stop by and show her some love. She's been going through it a little bit. I was listening to her on her channel, and it appears that that's Echo, everybody in the background. That's Echo. Echo is not a morning rooster. Echo is not even a working rooster. Echo is just a rooster here on the compound, or as I say, the sanctuary. So, that's Echo. But Jaynie Bo Baynie, she's going through it. She's being harassed, apparently, by Angelo. That's the guy over there who hangs with the ship and all that stuff. So, listen. I'm not in for that kind of harassment, especially when it comes to a guy versus a woman. You have your limits. You know, razzing somebody, getting pissy with somebody, giving somebody a dose of their own medicine on YouTube, whatever the case, I get it. But when somebody's having to come forward and tell you that they're having to pop Xanax, right, to deal with you, and their only other option is to shut the computer, that's not fair. I don't buy that. Just turn your computer off if you don't like it. No, how about you just stop your nonsense? Be a man, stop your nonsense, and stop giving some middle-aged woman a hard time. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. We have to assume this person isn't giving some middle-aged women a hard time out in the real world. Like, you're not going next door to give your neighbor a hard time, are you? You're not leaving notes on her car, right? Putting notes under her door. Waiting for her when she comes out, you're sitting there with vl̒ɡ, right? Still shots of where she was yesterday. Come on. I just think that's shameful behavior. So, Jaynie Bo Baynie, I'm sorry that's happening to you. Just know that I'm over here thinking about you. I caught your video, and there's a lot of people out there that just do not tolerate that, regardless of what side of things you fall on, who you love, who you don't, who you find funny, who you don't. I just think it's highly inappropriate. So, there's that. We're going to get into Wendy now. Anywho, these excerpts, the next couple excerpts are coming from Boomers and Wild Ponies. That's the name of the live stream over on Wendy's. So, hold on. What do I say about these lips? They move a lot of air. So much of my lip is on the outside. I'm going to be honest. So much of my lip is on the outside, and they get thirsty. That's the truth. That's the truth. This keeps riding. It bothers me. So somebody over there was calling Wendy, or saying that accused her of being a fence rider. You know, basically Switzerland. all that good stuff, and it's typically not a compliment by any means. Not the worst insult you could get either. Even the insult is neutral. So here we go. To that, Wendy says, I may be a fence straddler. I do try to stay in the middle. I try to keep myself open to hearing both sides and seeing both perspectives. I do try to do that. If that means I'm a fence rider, then okay, but I really do try to do that. We know you do. We know you do. But there's a reason for that, people. If there's a reason why Switzerland was Switzerland, right? You know what? You don't want to piss anybody off to the extent that you can't use them later. To the extent that you can't run back to their open arms later. It's always about later. Which one you're going to need something from later. Where are you going to try to find sanctuary later. If you get back with your scorn lover, there's going to be less to have to explain because, well, you never really picked a side. You were never really too hard on your ex, now were you? So there's reasons for that. And plus, it's much easier to play the martyr. It's so much easier to play the martyr. Let's just take her and her Diane situation. You know what? Well, I'm so sorry, Diane. I'm so sorry I put all that on you. I don't know what I was thinking by telling everybody that you were going to give that money away like you said you were. Diane, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Diane. I'll pay it back. I'll pay my half back. If nothing else, I can pay my back half. I'm such a martyr. I know I don't have to, but it's the least I can do. I'm going to take one for my friends. Blame me. It's all my fault. It's just my fault. I'm the one who said it. You see what I'm saying? And then, of course, going forward after that, it's been, yeah, I can't stand Diane. I don't care what happens to Diane, but I got to tell you, well, I will admit, she did give a lot of money to St. Jude. Right? She did give a lot of money to St. Jude. How much? I don't know, but a lot of. She sure did. Drag her if you want to. Pull her behind your Ford pickup truck. I don't care. I don't care what you do to her. I really don't. Just know that she put a lot of that money right back into her channel. She helped so many people in the community. She sure did. Yep. She sure did. Yep, she did. She did that. See what I'm saying? Just always there, right? Sitting right there in that fence. Just enough to throw a dig and then to retract it, right? Throw a dig, pat her head with this hand, right? That's what you're doing. That's what she's doing. See, if you're doing it right, there's an art to it, right? And nobody will even be able to clock it. But Wendy's so clumsy and sloppy. Like a blind person and a deaf person, they could both be sitting in a bar, right? That's that sloppy bitch. She's riding the fence. That's what she's doing. That sloppy bitch. Yep, that's exactly what she's doing. So, you may be a fence rider. You're right. You may be a fence rider. Then we're going to move on to, here we are, this is rich too. Now she's talking about in the same stream, viewerships and haters, people she apparently don't watch and all that good stuff. You know, all the people she doesn't watch anymore. Here's the thing. This is what she says. There are people that I have stopped watching, that I haven't watched in a couple of months now. And I'm thankful every day that I don't have to hear some people's hate and bile. I just don't want to hear it. I used to hate watch, but now I don't. But I can't expect everybody else to get to the place that I'm at now. They might eventually, I hope. Really? Do you hope that? Do you hope that for the people, Wendy? Do you hope that they can really get to the place where you are at now? Where they wouldn't even think of hate watching someone, right? That could be her now. Hate watching me from above. Listen. Here's the deal. This is what I'm thinking. Just hear me out. What I would say to Wendy to that is, girl, listen, not for nothing, but you damn well better hope they don't get to that place. Because if your haters ain't watching you, who the hell's gonna do it? Who the hell's left to watch you, girl? Who the hell's left? Who the hell's left? You might want to rethink that one. You might want to rethink that one. Because if all of a sudden people stop hate watching, Molly, you in trouble, girl. Okay, gaslighting and other big words. This stream, another one of Wendy's. This one happened a couple days ago, I believe on Friday the 12th. To set this up for you, this is where Wendy is talking about the not being able to have any beef with anybody anymore. Facetiously, of course. Apparently, none of us can have any beef with anyone anymore. No other arguments are going to be worthy or going to matter in any level. And she goes on to say this. Because what Diane did was so much worse. That's what we're doing. Diane doing this is now the scale by which we measure all bad things. And if it's not as bad as stealing money from children fighting for their lives, then we don't want to hear it. Well, I believe, yes, we don't want to hear it. If it's not as bad as stealing money from children fighting for their lives, you facetious, wicked little Dr. Phil woman, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. Here, I've taken the liberties, a few more things we don't want to hear, right? We wouldn't want to hear about you breaking a fingernail while visiting a friend of yours who happens to be in a full body cast. We wouldn't want to hear that from you. It'd be rude. We wouldn't want to hear that. Your friend wouldn't want to hear that. So you got to read the room. And we're trying to hear about your broke fingernail. No, we wouldn't want to hear it. You know what we wouldn't want to hear? We wouldn't want to hear about the leak in your roof after your neighbor's house burnt down the night before. How about that? We wouldn't want to hear that either. Nope. Wouldn't want to hear it. Would you? I wouldn't want to hear. Who cares about the leak in your roof, girl? I'm not interested. Not interested. Sorry. We wouldn't want to hear about your undercooked burger when the lady sitting behind you is choking her death on a hot dog. No. We don't want to hear about it. We don't care about your undercooked burger. Not interested. Sorry. We don't care. Don't care. And you know what else we really, really, really don't want to hear? You know what else? Here's what else. We really don't want to hear about all the gifts that you just can't muster the strength to open. Knowing full well how many people out there are in need. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't. Nobody wants to hear about your closet full of gifts that secretly haunt you in the middle of the night, like the 3 ghosts of Christmas, right? Coming to visit you every night at midnight. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. I'm certainly not. This just goes to show how completely out of touch, out of rhythm you are, right? You are completely out of it. Out of it. You're too busy calling out everyone for liars and thieves, right? Liars and thieves, no matter who they are, really. Just lump them all together. Liars and thieves, people that you wouldn't F with. Again, Wendy good, Wendy good, I good, Wendy good. They bad. They bad. No good. No. There's no good. You can, no. Good, I good. I good. Me, I do good. Is it good? Right? I do good. Is that a good? No. No. Is it no good? Not good. That's stupid. Stupid. Lazy. 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 Stupid. Dummy. Dummy. And that's all you got. That's all you got all day, every day. Don't make a lick of sense anywhere. Read the room, girl. Read the room. Till next time, love, hugs, kisses. Bye-bye.